Welcome to Emily Nova Yoga. Today's class is an intermediate to advanced flow. No props required. However, I can recommend one or two blocks if you would like to use them for some of our postures today, just to make them a little bit more comfortable. We're filming today's class in the heat of August. It's quite warm today. This is also known as Pitta season in Ayurveda. What this means is that it's a hot time. It's hot, it's humid, it's difficult on the body. We often need a lot more time to reset and relax. So really consider if this is what your body is ready for today. It is going to be a powerful class. However, I also want you to consider this mantra today. I move with power, I flow with ease. Power does not necessarily mean pushing ourselves when we don't have the energy. Power can mean holding a pose in its balancing point, checking our alignment, making sure that we're holding ourselves up in a proper way, not falling into a pose, really maintaining our strength within that pose, but also taking a moment to step back when it feels like too much. So if the poses today feel too challenging, consider where your body is. Consider the elements and consider whether or not you need to pull out or modify those poses and make it your own. So let's get started. Join me on the mat. We're going to start on our knees today. You're welcome to stay seated if this is more comfortable for you. You can come to your knees, or if that's not as comfortable, you can also just place a block between your legs if you want to sit in this position as well. Let's sit up nice and tall, closing your eyes. Returning to the body today. If you're just waking up, notice where you might hold some stiffness. If you've just come from work, release whatever's been holding your mind hostage. Return to the breath. With each inhale, make the exhale just a bit longer. If you'd like to set your own intention today, go ahead and do that at this time. Or you're welcome to use the intention that I've set today. I move with power. I flow with ease. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. This time, inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. Exhale, the hands to the heart center, sealing your intention today. Sit up nice and tall. Reopen the eyes if they're closed. Bring the hands back down. Place the right hand to the mat. Inhale the left arm up overhead. Exhale into a side stretch. Just come as far as you need to today. You don't have to come into a deep stretch. Maybe this is enough. Or maybe you're extra flexible and you'd like to lean in a little deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arm back up. Left hand to the mat. Inhale the right arm up overhead. Exhale to the left. Opposite side stretch. 2 deep breath cycles here. Great job. Inhale the arm up. Exhale the right hand to the mat. If you're sitting on a block or a bolster, go ahead and remove that at this time. Place it towards the front of your mat, coming onto all fours. Check your alignment here. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly towards the earth. Gaze forward. Exhale, curving the back. Gaze down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, arching the back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to neutral on your next inhale. Begin to rock forward and backwards, loosening the wrist. You can tuck your toes if you want a little stretch, backs of your legs. Come to neutral. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm under the left elbow. You can stay here if this is enough for you. If you want a deeper stretch, you can walk the hand forward. One deep breath. On your exhale, begin to walk that front hand back. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bring the right hand to the mat. Other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale. Thread the needle onto the opposite side. Two more cycles of breath here. Feel yourself relax into this pose. Feel a stretch through your back. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Great job. Begin to walk that right hand back towards your face. Inhale, bringing the left hand up towards the sky. Exhale the hand to the mat. Sit back onto your feet for a moment. Bringing your hands together, clasping them. Begin to rotate in a figure 8. Waking up those wrists. In reverse directions. This is great if you've been working on a laptop, doing anything physical with your hands. Good. Relax your arms down. Open the arms and cross them over the chest. Inhale the arms open. Exhale, bring the opposite arm on top. Again, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, cross the opposite arm over the chest. 2 more times at your own pace. Great. Bring your hands back to the mat, walking them back out. Come back to your all fours position. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands a little bit more forward and begin to bring your hips towards the sky, keeping your knees bent. Straighten one leg and the other. as you wake up the back of your legs. Try to keep your navel pulled slightly towards your spine to avoid overarching your back here. One more deep breath. And on your exhale, begin to walk your feet towards the front of the mat. Forward fold. Shake your head side to side, forwards and backwards. Take another deep breath in. And on your exhale, begin to roll to a standing position, allowing your head to be the last thing to come up. Stand up nice and tall, mountain pose. Check your alignment here. The outsides of your feet should be in line with the long side of your mat. Your toes facing forward, hands open wide, palms forward. Gently tuck your tailbone under. I move with power. I flow with ease. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead, hands together. Exhale, forward fold. Sun salutations. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the right foot back. Drop the back knee. Inhale the arms up. Low lunge. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step the left foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. 8-limb pose, knees, chin, and chest towards the mat. Drop all the way to the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders back for cobra. Exhale down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot up to the sky. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Drop the back knee. Inhale the arms up, low lunge. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step the back foot forward, forward fold. Deep breath in. Exhale, rolling all the way up. Inhale the arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale the hands to heart center. Two cycles of breath here. Check your alignment. Feet under the hips, gentle knees. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Left side. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left foot back, low lunge, dropping the back knee. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the mat. All the way to the stomach. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the foot between the hands. Low lunge. Arms up. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step the back foot between the hands. Forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll all the way up. Inhale the arms up overhead. Hands together. Prayer pose. Bring the hands down to mountain, standing tall. 2 cycles of breath. Right side. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the right foot back, low lunge. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale. You can move into the 8-limb, knees, chest, and chin to the mat, or chaturanga, an upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot up to the sky. Bend the knee. Exhale. Right foot between the hands. Drop the back knee. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step the left foot forward. Forward fold. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll the spine up to standing. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to prayer. 2 cycles of breath. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, back down, left side. Step the left foot back. Low lunge. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Bring the hips forward into plank. 8-limb pose or chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up to the sky. Exhale, foot between the hands, low lunge. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the right foot forward, forward fold. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll all the way up. Mountain pose. Stand up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. Unclench the jaw. Strengthen the hands. Moving into tree pose. I'm going to turn towards the camera, but you can stay at the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Begin to notice the shifting of weight between your feet. Bring the weight to your left foot, coming onto your right toes. When you feel balanced, begin to bring your right knee up, foot flexed. Rotate that forward foot out to the side, bringing your foot either to the lower leg or above the knee. Find your balance. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. You can either leave your hands on your hips, open, or up above. I move with power. I flow with ease. On your next inhale, rise a little taller. Exhale, bring the hands back down to your waist. Release the top foot. Rotate your foot around, bringing that foot back down. You can rotate your ankles, shake out your legs. I'm going to turn back to the front, but we are going to keep our weight on this left foot. When you feel like you've shaken it out, come back to that same posture, placing the weight on your left foot, coming onto the toes of your right. Begin to slide that foot back, turning out towards the long side of your mat. Bring your arms out to the side for triangle. Rotate forward, bringing your front arm down to your front leg. Open the chest. You can bring your gaze up to the top hand. If you have any neck tension, turn your gaze towards the mat. Two more cycles of breath here. Keep a micro bend in your front knee. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Bend your front knee. Come into warrior 2. Deep breath in. Exhale. Sink a little deeper. On your next inhale, begin to bring the front elbow to the front knee, and the back arm up overhead. Extended side angle. Inhale back to warrior 2. Maybe this is enough for you today. If you'd like to take it a step further, you can bring your hands to the front foot. Begin to hop that back foot forward, coming up to half moon pose. Keeping the left foot and the left hand close to each other as you bring the right foot and the right hand up towards the sky. You can also use a block here. One more deep breath. Exhale, bring that right hand to the mat and dropping that foot back down. Stepping back into downward facing dog. Begin to walk your feet towards the front of the mat once again. Let's do that on the other side. I'm going to turn to face you. You can remain facing the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Notice transfer of weight between your feet, bringing your weight into your right leg, coming up onto your left toes. When you feel balanced here, bring your knee up to a 90-degree angle and begin to rotate the leg out to the side. Bring the foot to either above the knee or below the knee to tree pose here. If you want an extra challenge today, you can try closing your eyes. One more deep breath. Exhale. Bring the hands down to the waist. Rotate the knee back around and foot to the earth. Rock out your feet once again. Coming back to the front of the mat. Coming back to the right foot. Placing your weight on that right leg. Begin to step that front left foot backwards, turning out to 180 degrees. Back toes face the long edge of the mat. Front toes face the short end of the mat. Arms out. Rotate forward for triangle pose. You don't have to come deep into triangle pose. Maybe this is enough for you today. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can continue to move the hand down the shin, or if you would like to use your block for some extra support, you can place that just inside the foot, the front foot, and rotate, opening up the chest. Bring the gaze to the sky or to the mat. Keep a micro bend in your front knee. One more deep breath in. Exhale, come back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the front foot into warrior two. Keeping the navel pulled in towards the spine. Chest open. Gaze over the front hand. Take a minute to notice how your body feels. Do you need to come lower? Do you need to come up a little bit? What do you need? This is your practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. On the next inhale, begin to bring the front hands forward, rotate into side bend. Extended side angle here. If you'd like to come even lower into the pose, you can bring that right foot, that front hand, towards the front foot. Check that you're not collapsing into your leg. One more deep breath in. Exhale, back to warrior two. You can stay in warrior two. You can bring your hands down to the front of the mat. If you need a break, go ahead and go into downward facing dog. If you'd like to try half moon, bring your hands towards your front foot. Begin to hop that back foot forward until you can bring it up behind you. Then open out to the left side. Left foot, left hand up in the air. And bring your hands back down to the mat. Gently bring the foot back down. Forward fold. If you're in warrior two, go ahead and come forward. Start in down dog and walk your way to the front of your mat for forward fold. Bring your hips down, opening up your legs, turning your toes out to the side for yogi squat. If you can't get your heels on the mat, that's okay. You can stay up on your toes. Keep your hands on the mat. Practice putting one heel down, then the other. Or you can use your elbows to open your knees. One more deep breath in. Exhale, come down to all fours. We're going to move into a headstand now. If you don't feel like a headstand is in your practice today, you can either stay here or you can come into a balasana, a child's pose. If you do feel like trying a headstand today, go ahead and come onto your elbows and knees. Bring your elbows to the mat, under the shoulders. Clasp the hands together. A good way to check this is to bring your hands to your opposite elbows. That's about the width that your elbows should be. Bring your hands back forward, clasp them together, and create a little cup for your head. You're going to place the back of your head just in that cup of your hands. Bring your feet up like you would with dolphin, or your hips up to the sky. Slowly walk your feet forward until you feel like you can tip into the headstand. Maybe this is enough for you today if you want to try it. Just practice coming here and finding your balancing point. But if you feel ready to do the headstand, redistribute your weight. And try to hold here for 3 to 5 breaths. Great job. Bend your knees and come out just the way you came in. Great job if you managed to do the headstand. Come onto your knees if you're already here, or if you're in child's pose. or downward facing dog, go ahead and join me. You might want to use your block here just for a moment. Coming into a seat, just like how we started. Drop your head slowly to your chest. Rock your ear to each shoulder, one side then the other. And coming down to a seat here. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring your feet up for boat. 3 breaths here. If you want to make it harder, you can straighten your legs or bring your arms up overhead. Or if you feel done for today, you can hold right here. If this is still too much, you can bring your hands down behind you. One more deep breath in. Exhale, across the ankles, coming down to the stomach. Lay here for a moment as your spine reacclimates to being flat. Deep breath in. Exhale. On your next inhale, bring your elbows under your shoulders for Sphinx. Pulling yourself forward, chest forward. Relax the lower body. You should not feel any tension in your lower back. If this is too much for you, you can come down even lower. And come back down to your stomach. Turn your head to the other side. 2 breaths here. Okay, come back up, bring your forehead to the mat. Bringing your hands alongside your body, palms up to the sky. We're going to lift our hands and our feet and our head off the mat at the same time for locust. Breathe out. Exhale. Deep breath in. One more time, exhale. Inhale, bringing everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Come back down. Great job. You can bring your hands underneath your head, forehead to your hands. Spread your legs about hip width or about mat width apart, turning the toes out towards the side, for crocodile pose. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Bring your head down to the mat, hands out beside your face. on either side of your head. Walk your feet back together and slowly turn onto your back. Place your feet on the mat, about hip width apart, palms on the mat alongside your body. Inhale, begin. Up towards the sky. One line from your knees to the tip of your head for bridge pose. 3, 2, 1. Roll from the top of your spine all the way back down to your tailbone and release. Rock your knees side to side here. Loosen your lower back. We're going to do this one more time for those of you who'd like to do bridge again. Otherwise, we're going to come into a reversion here, an inversion pose, lifting the hips up towards the sky. So if you're going to come into bridge, go ahead and do that at this time. Otherwise, you can bring your feet up into the sky. If you like, you can drop your feet over your head for plow pose. Or you could remain in shoulder stand. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Your next inhale, begin to bring your hips back towards the earth. Rolling your feet all the way down to the mat. Bring your knees in, rocking side to side. Drop your arms out to the side in the letter T, and bring your knees down to the right for supine twist. You can bring your gaze out to the left here, or keep your gaze straight above you. I move with power. I flow with ease. Let's flow into this last position. Bring your knees back up to your chest. Exhaling them to the opposite side. If you need extra support, you can always place the bolster or a blanket underneath the legs. Inhale. Bring the knees back to the chest. Hug them one more time. And take whatever final positions you might need today as we roll into our Savasana. If you don't want to lay down today, you can always come up to a seated position, ending the way we started. Let's take a few moments here in Savasana, sealing our intention, sealing our practice today. If you'd like to continue in Shavasana, go ahead and pause the video at this time. If you're ready to come back, begin to notice your breath, moving your fingers and your toes, rotating your wrists and your ankles, stretching your arms up overhead. If you're lying down, roll onto one side, returning to a seated position. On your next inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhaling your hands to your heart center. Keeping your pinkies and your thumbs together, open up your middle fingers to create a bowl, this lotus position, as we receive all of the positive, cooling, strong energy that we've just built within ourselves. Let's close with one final Om, exhaling all the way out. Deep breath in. Om. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. If you enjoyed this class today, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what other kinds of classes you would like to see. I'm looking forward to doing more series like the full moon class that I did last week. If you enjoyed this one and you would like something a little bit more restorative, I recommend checking out that class. I'll see you next time. Thank you.